Before I start this video, I want to let it be known that Islam is my GOAT, okay? Islam is definitely my GOAT. I love Islam Makhachev, okay? But JDM can box. And by box, I don't just mean like his striking, but he's an all-around, he's a good fighter, bro. He's a great fighter. Now look, Islam Makhachev, Dagestani wrestler, he's gonna instantly try to take him to the ground and leave him in the ground. But JDM, did you see what he did against Bilal Muhammad? Bilal shot 9 takedowns and he only took him down 3 times. And he only landed his first takedown in the 4th round when niggas was getting tired already. Bro, do you understand what this means? To be honest, Islam really is my top 3 fighters as of right now. But just based on that fight against Bilal, I really do want to see him succeed more. I want to see him do good things in the division, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Islam, I'm gonna need Islam to get the belt. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need Islam to get that belt. Now this fight is already gonna be a completely different experience as of what we've seen for Islam in the octagon. Because he's huge, my nigga. JDM is 5'11", bro. He's 5'11". Islam had one of the craziest fights against Alexander Volkanovski in the first fight. It was such a close fight. It was such a good fight. Honestly, I enjoyed every round. Volk is 5'6". Volk is tiny. I'm not taking away from Volkanovski that he's one of the greatest. Volk is one of the greatest. But I'm just saying, in terms of size alone, this is going to be a completely different fight for Islam. So he has to like genuinely prepare for the size difference already, because it's my nigga. He's huge, and if your game plan is primarily to take down such a huge tank, that is going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take energy. And I think it's going to take more energy than trying to take down Volkanovski for 5 rounds, in my opinion. So, as you can see, it's going to be a different fight. Now, JDM, he is one of my favorite strikers in the UFC right now. Just from that fight, honestly, I wasn't really like paying much attention to JDM before the Bilal fight. But after the way he was fighting, dude, the boxing, the head movement, the head kicks, my nigga, he was piecing up Bilal like crazy. And listen, bro, some of y'all niggas really be acting like Bilal is ass. Bilal is a good fighter, okay? Based on what he did to Leon Edwards, my nigga. What he did to Leon Edwards for, I think it was, five, of course it was a decision. But for 5 rounds, what he did to Leon Edwards, okay? And remember what Leon did to Kamaru Usman in their second fight? Now, the first fight, of course, we all know, I don't want to say luck. I don't want to say it was a lucky head kick, but it saved you, okay? If you didn't get that head kick, you wouldn't have won the title. But the second fight was domination. Now, of course, it comes down to a lot more things, including mental health and how, his will or all that bullshit. But Leon Edwards got dominated by Bilal Muhammad, and that's what it is. And Leon Edwards dominated Kamaru Usman in the second fight. That's what it is. MMA math doesn't make sense, but it is what it is, as Max Holloway likes to say, on some cool shit. Now, how do I want this fight to play out? Honestly, I genuinely don't know, because of course I don't want Islam getting knocked out. That's like the worst case scenario. But I can live with JDM getting submitted by Darce Choke. I can live with it. Now, is it gonna happen? I don't know. My nigga, I don't know. Because I feel like I don't think he's gonna be able to take JDM down within the first round, to be honest. Because JDM, dude, the way he was stuffing those takedowns, that's all he's gonna be looking to do. So if Islam can work on his striking, bro, if he can really like work on that, like if he can do something to make it where his striking is the main threat, or well, that's not the case. That's not going to be the case. But if you can make it to where you really have something against JDM in terms of striking, he needs to start off with that. He needs to start the fight off with that, because JDM is going to be looking to defend takedowns as much as possible within the first 3 rounds. And I think he needs to use that to his advantage. Because honestly, if you're fighting against a wrestler, you're going to be like on the defensive. Then again, JDM is different. The way he was fighting against Bilal, he was pushing forward the whole time. Pushing forward. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. I'm just feeling my thoughts. I'm just letting y'all know how I feel. Of course, I would never, ever underestimate Islam's wrestling ability and his takedown ability. because Islam is. I mean, he's better than Bilal. Fuck that shit. Like, I don't care. Islam is better than Bilal. Okay, like what? Come on. Now look, here's how I see it going for both of them if they both win. If that makes sense. Islam is gonna end up taking him down, tiring him out. He's not gonna be doing too many big strikes because JDM is gonna really fight for it. JDM is gonna fight to get to that dominant position, or not even dominant position, just get up. He's just gonna fight to get up as much as possible. And I think he's gonna succeed in doing that a few times. I think he will. But if Islam can be relentless on some Marab type timing, you gonna take the nigga down and leave him down. He's gonna take him down, leave him down, ground and pound. My nigga, 12-6, 12-6 on some cool shit, right? That's of course that's the goal. That's what I want. Well, is that what I want? I want a good fight. But yes, that's how I see it going for Islam. Well, realistically, I think it's going to decision. But if he got the finish, it would be earlier on round 2 with a choke. And I know that's a bold statement, but I'm saying that because he'll really catch Jack off guard with his dominant wrestling, and he'll just submit the nigga on some shit. Now for Jack, he could catch Islam off guard the same way Islam can catch him off guard. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean he could knock him out round 1. He could really do it. I know he didn't do it to Bilal, but that's because Bilal was really like Bilal's gonna push everything to decision. He really, like, come on, let's be honest. But I really think JDM possesses the same striking threat as Topuria because JDM, bro, the boxing. Just rewatch the fight. They just posted it on YouTube. Rewatch it. Now, if he was to push the gas tank in the first few rounds, he's gonna pose a knockout threat to Islam. I'm saying it right now. He's gonna pose a knockout threat to Islam, and honestly, I think. Yeah, that's how Jack wins. He either wins by TKO, I mean, of course, by knockout, or I don't see him winning decision. Yes, I do. You see, that's the thing. It's a 50-50 with these niggas. The most similar fighter to JDM that Islam has fought would be Dustin Poirier. And we all know how that fight went. Dustin was banging with him, but, of course, ended in a Darce choke. Now, here's the big difference. Dustin is way older than JDM. JDM is 29. Dustin was what? 30, 35, 36 going into the Islam fight. That's a big difference. Because Dustin, my nigga, he's not as hungry. Now, he never ended up becoming champion, but he was still hungry for that title. He was rich as shit after all the McGregor fights, but he was still hungry for that title. He still wanted that title. That was his last title shot. That was his last chance. He didn't get it, but it was a good ass fight nonetheless. Now, this is the closest fighter to JDM that Islam has fought as of recently, but JDM, of course, is 2 inches taller and his boxing is better. JDM is a better striker than Dustin Poirier. He's a much better striker, much more refined, and he's better at stuffing takedowns. That's the big difference. This is gonna be a close fight. I don't know how it's gonna go. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go. We need Islam winning though. We need Islam winning the motherfucker, and that's what's gonna happen. All in all, we gotta remember JDM hasn't fought in Islam Makhachev before, so this is gonna be a brand new experience for him. Those are my predicts for UFC 322 coming up next week. Make sure y'all tap in because it's gonna be a crazy ass Saturday night. If y'all made it this far, comment old Judd in the comment section, man. Like and subscribe. Comment old Judd, my nigga. You finna get a special surprise if you comment that shit, man. And I'm out. Well.